Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Thomas, who wanted the Pezun Dwadge in Anavel Gato's colors. And, yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. You know, again, Gato as a character, just not my cup of tea, but his personal color scheme, very nice, so, you know, no complaints there. And, yeah, I think it works pretty well on the Dwadge. As usual, I went for fairly vivid versions of those colors because that's just kind of how I am. Let's see. The other Dwadge on the team, which is the normal type, is trying to take point D. And this is when we discovered that there is an awful lot of sniping going on this team. I dodged, which I really probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have just boosted back. But yeah, I got absolutely murdered by like 2 or 3 things that have, you know, that can attack at long range. There's a Zuda F, there's a Gaza E, and there's, I believe, a Zaku 1 sniper. So this is a 400 room. I've run Zaku 1 snipers in 400 rooms to great effect, so I get it. I just don't kind of see them very often unless I'm the one running them. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, Salty, I believe, is in Zaku Diver. Heavy in the Pale Rider VG, or maybe no, I think it's the ground heavy arms, and Zero is in the Gym Sniper 3. So yeah, it was a fun time Monday night, you know, except for that last round where it was for some reason arbitrarily decided that Salty was the reason that the whole room blew up when, you know. Never saw him teleport. Saw that Justice Shazar teleport a bunch, though. And I kind of predicted that Zuda was going to do that. But luckily I was wrong about the part where I thought I was going to end up falling back in the pool. I did not. And I was able to get at least one shot off on it. And I think I've gotten a little bit better at pacing the beam bazooka on this. It can be hard, but I do feel like maybe reducing the cooldown time on it or the chest beam or both might be a good choice for the future. But let's see. Yeah, I decided that I needed to get in there and try and kill that Gaza E before I died, which I think I'm going to fail at. Nope, got the slash in just before I croaked, so not bad. Also, I just noticed that the heat saber actually stops glowing when you're about to explode. That's neat. I knew beam sabers would cut off, but I'm not sure I ever saw one of the heat weapons stop like that. 5 minutes left. We've got a slight lead. Hopefully it will expand. I believe it did. We'll see. But, yeah. Also, yeah, we're on port base at high tide. Salty chose it for his custom room specifically because it never shows up in rotation anymore, and it's, you know, still a fun map. I would not mind having it back in the regular rotations. Tagged that Gaza E, which was nice. And there's the Zaku 1 sniper, who just hit my legs pretty hard. And as I recall, Dom types tend to have fairly hardy legs, so that's, you know, taking half of them in a single shot is pretty good. Probably built for leg breakage. Just a guess, though, and got, you know, blindsided by, I think, the Gaza E. And I'm just gonna... yeah, just sideswipe that, and here is the aforementioned Gaza E, which I just missed by a mile, and it's going to take get some shots on me. Luckily, I was able to stop it. Looks like the Dwadge got killed, so it's just me here, and I'm probably dead. Yes, very much so. Okay, yeah, but again, at least I got a kill before I dropped, so fairly even this round as I recall. I think I might have I think towards the end I do a little better, but for the most part I'm kind of wading into dangerous territory and trading kills, which not the most productive thing to do, but also if it means that I can, you know, take down some of the snipers and clear a path for the rest of the team, it's not the worst idea either. I think that's kind of that was kind of my idea, which honestly would have probably been a better gig for the regular Dwadge instead of the Pezun Dwadge, but I think that's kind of why we keep ending up on the far side of the map together, because they had the same idea. Missed that shot. I believe that is, yeah, that's a Zagak E, which I'm going to keep still. Salty's moving in. Good shot, and kill. There we go. And yeah, so the round is going pretty well. We're starting to pull away a little bit. We're working together relatively well. And yeah, it's right now just kind of hanging back a little bit, looking for a good place to get in. And interesting, the incendiaries actually work underwater. Was not expecting that. I was trying to get in a good position, but I realized that even if I just like quick dropped and swung on that Gaza, I would probably hit at least one of my allies. So I decided to just take a quick detour and stun some other people. Sometimes if you're not like directly engaged with people up close, stopping to distribute stuns can be one of the best things you can do. Just stop enemies in their tracks. And I'm not sure why the Zaku 1 sniper decided to do that. It was not the right move, but it happens. I've desperation tackled at times. Yeah, number 5 says take the generals. At this point, there's so many sniping suits, I'm taking whatever I can get a line on. So, that doesn't always work, but right now, here, it's working okay. And, yeah, trying to line up a shot on that Zaku. I think it's an F2. But, yeah, it's, again, trying very hard not to stun my allies. Okay, the whole enemy team just spawned in en masse, which with this amount of time left and trying to make up a score is exactly what you should do. And they made up a small bit of it by, killing me. And yeah, so now I think Zero, while we were fighting, either took or is about to take point D. Okay, yeah, he got it. So I have a relatively close place to spawn back in. So that is not the bad news. And let's see. Yep, just going to run in, see what I can line up a shot with. That would be the Zoo to F, which I managed to miss twice. So when all else fails, miss with the heat sword too, somehow. This time, though, not missing. Yeah, did pretty solid damage, and here comes Heavy. And I think, they're chasing somebody down with even lower health, so that is understandable and fine. Good shot there. That was on me. Did not realize that was Heavy, because I was just kind of trying to act as quickly as I can. I'm surprised that missed, but that didn't, and that didn't. So yeah. That is where things are at the moment. I think we've finished this up. Yep, got a last shot in on something, but no more kills for us for now. But it was a really good round. We had fun, so I'm using it. That's kind of I like to show off the best work I do, which this wasn't bad, obviously, since I got about a third of the score. But also just sometimes if it was fun. And 7 and 4, yeah. So, hope you enjoyed it, Thomas. I think it came out pretty well. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. So, I've been doing some shopping on Japanese sites lately, and they had, I think, Gato's Gelgug up. And sometimes when you're looking at Japanese hobby stores, the official translations just kind of don't make it over. So what you end up with is sometimes really funny stuff. Like the Autobot Warpath, for example, became Work Pass on this particular site. But in this case, Anavel Gato became Annabelle, the traditionally women's name, and Gato, which is, I believe, a French type of cake. So I don't know why. That just, I like that one.